Hello, welcome or welcome back to Made by Amanda Mao. I'm Amanda and I make stuff. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a crochet artist. I mostly make amigurumi plushie type items that I sell at market events and online. And we are on our way to a market today. It is actually a Monday. This event was supposed to be this past Saturday, but the weather was really bad. It's going to be a softball opening day and it is an outdoor event and the weather was rainy. It was like in the 40s, so I am so happy that they moved it to this evening actually, because the weather is beautiful today. It's been a very long time since I've had an evening event, so this should be interesting. The event is starting at around 6 o'clock and it'll go until like 8:30-ish. So I just grabbed a bunch of lights that I had in my house. I don't even know. I don't even remember how to like light up a night setup because it's been so long since I've had one. So hopefully we'll be good if we need lights. Hopefully it won't be too dark by then, and maybe there will be some lights at the park. We shall see. I am super excited. I'm hoping for a great event tonight, and I will check back in with you guys when we get there. Hello guys, we are here and we are all set up. The weather is beautiful. I'm literally so happy. We had so much rain in the last couple weeks. This is the first like really nice day, so hopefully people come. It is a Monday night. It does look like people are coming though. Look at all these cars. There's only a couple vendors set up, so hopefully things go well. I had some amazing help today. We have Maddie, my sis, and her amazing friend Riley, who helped me set everything up. Maddie's doing my pricing signs right now because her handwriting is better than my chicken scratch. And that made setup go very quickly today. So nice, easy setup in beautiful weather. You cannot beat it. I will show you guys my setup. Okay, Uni Girl is back today. Maybe today will be the day that she sells. She's hanging out with her little nugget pals over here. And then we got, this is the same setup as last week, our little alligators. All these patterns will be linked in a Google Sheet in the description below. We have our alligators, our little jumping spiders, our little axolotls over here, some plants. We got our beer, stingrays. I was trying to make some more keychains and some more bigger items, so that's why the stingrays are not restocked. But we got our usual setup over here. We got our turts. Look, you guys, I made these softball turtles for our softball opening day today. We have 2 of them since the baseball turtle went over well last week. Let me know what you guys think about those ones. And I made this cute dino guy today. I don't usually make those, but I was just in the mood. We have a new flamingo, our buns. I made some more duckies because both of those sold last week. We got our remainder of our peeps over here. Some more turtles and our regular setup over here. That's the vibe today. I'm very excited. A lot of cars are showing up, so I'm nervous. Hello guys. I can't even like see the screen. It's so sunny. I'm trying to block the sun so that you can see me. I hope it's working. I'm going to show you my nice handmade long sleeve that we're rocking today. This is like the perfect weather for it. I sell these on my Etsy. I'll link them below. The kiddos are going to be setting up for their parade soon in about 15 minutes. And then they do a parade through the park. And then after that, things are going to get crazy. But I'm ready for it. I have also heard a rumor that there are free hot dogs here. And if you know me, if you've watched these videos before, you know that I love a good hot dog. So very excited for that. Hello guys, the kitties are coming down here for their parade. They're about to be here. We already made a couple sales and we have a full house. Mom's here. She brought me sour candy and she's going to help with.
I think we should start that over take 2.
Sorry about that. Maddie just choked on a piece of candy.
No, you need to do that over. Sorry.
Anyway, we did make a couple sales so far. I sold a bunny and a stingray and a peep and a turtle so far. So that's good to start. And we'll be back to update. Nice. Oh my gosh, you guys. Look at them all. Look at all the little kiddos. Okay, I'm making the girls advertise.
Selected
They're advertising for the kiddos. Guys, I'm still waiting for all the announcements to be over, but Maddie pulled through and got me a hot dog, and I didn't even tell her that I want to catch up on it, and she just got it anyway because she knows me. That's a real sis.
Deanna Lawson, Addison Martin, Aliana.
Hello, an axolotl.
You have Apple Pay?
Yes.
All right, good.
Oh, it's gonna be 13. Is that a?
And this is why I could never do all this. This is.
Approved. Do you need a receipt?
No, I'm okay.
Thank you guys so much.
Sweetheart, are you good? Good? Bye.
You get another brown dog.
Yes, I was going to put it up, but I didn't know if you wanted me to.
Yeah, I couldn't get around because there was so much.
What happened to these?
The girls are getting their mom. Gotcha.
They had to go grab their.
Are there any frogs? You can come around this side so you can see everything. Two frogs?
Really, these are the only ones.
I'm sorry.
Oh, different? No, you're good. And an axolotl. It's going to be 41 in total. Thank you.
I have. Do you have any more turtles besides that purple one?
If they're not on the table, then no. Thank you so much. What are you
A
selling?
blue speckled turtle. It was catch.
Okay, for 25, right?
They say, excuse me. Yes. Can you buy that?
Yeah, nugget? Hold on 1 second. It's going to be $8 out of 10.
Let me know when you're done.
$2 is your change?
A mushroom and a frog.
Mushroom and frog. It's going to be 25. Sure, here's my QR code if you need it.
Is there a way that we can hold these for a second? Can you hold these two? Sorry, I gotta go get money.
For a bunny and a turtle? Yes. Which color turtle? The green one? It's going to be 50 even.
No, I got her.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Can I buy this?
Sure. Hold on 1 second. Here we go. Thank you.
You want the turtle or the doggy?
Oh, I have your stuff. For a nugget and a stingray? Not the stingray. Okay, put that one back. Sorry. Just a nugget. If they're not out there, then no. Did I sell them?
There's one left.
Dude, my hands are like shaking.
I can't breathe. That's like, I would.
Mommy, no. She's in the herd. No, I didn't want you to get stuck. It's not usually like this. This is a really rare occurrence. People are coming from every direction.
I know. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I saw this, and I was like, I saw this. Why is Mommy always in front of the table?
Finishing your stuff.
Thanks, Mom,
Yes.
for replenishing the stock. Oh, look at the sunset. It looks so nice.
Oh, look cute.
The sun is setting, guys. It is like 7:30. Sorry, we haven't updated. Things got
really crazy.
crazy.
I had really bad anxiety.
Yeah, me too.
Mommy wants to be in a bed.
I want to be in it.
Okay. Anyway, things were crazy. There's like a horde in the tent. Things were coming from all directions.
Sides, back.
Oh my gosh, I just had to keep my head down. Alright guys, I'm about to do a live reaction to my table. I haven't seen the front of the table because I've been stuck back there this whole time. Alright, ready? Oh, my mom's standing in front of it. This is all we have? Okay, this is the table update. This is all we have left, guys. This is it. Uni didn't sell. She did have an offer for $50, but I just couldn't part for $50. I'm sorry, I just couldn't do it. What do you guys think? Should I have accepted the $50 offer? Ugh, I feel like I'm not even like profiting off of that. But this is all we have left. What do we got in here? Dog and a kitty. This is it. This is our stock. I could cry right now, honestly. Like, I'm so happy, guys. I haven't had a super successful event like this in so long. I don't even know the last time. I am so incredibly happy and grateful to just be out in the nice weather and be selling things, even though it was very stressful there for a second. It was very stressful, but I'll take it. This was not a bad way to spend a Monday night. I'll be honest. This event is like about to be over, honestly. It's about to be 8:30, so I guess I'm just gonna pack up soon. Okay, we don't know what the hot dog situation is yet. We're in line, but we
do know. No more dogs, but we got birds.
It's confirmed. Yeah. They said that.
Well, they didn't say anything about a dog. They're only talking about birds.
All right, we secured birds. We secured the birds. You guys, we are back for the market breakdown. You didn't miss much else at the event. Maddie and I just ate our burgers. They were good, and then we broke down. It was getting kind of chilly and things got slow towards the last half an hour, which was fine. And we broke down, and that was it. I am going to go through my sales with you guys and then let you know my thoughts on the event overall. And yeah, let's just jump right into it. In today's video, we will not be doing individual transactions. I'm just going to let you know how much of what sold, which is a good sign because that means there were too many transactions for us to go through them all one by one. It's been a minute. It's been a minute since we had to do things like this, so I will take it. Okay, so we're going to start. I guess we'll go in alphabetical order since that is how my list is sorted right now. Okay, first we sold all 4 of our baby alligators. I was very happy about that. I loved those baby alligators. They were not that big of a hit at my last event, and at this event everyone loved them. So like I said, it's just, you never know. I sold all 4 that I had, and I was selling them for $12 each, so that was $48 of my revenue. I sold all 9 axolotls that I brought. I sold them for $13 each, so that was $117 of my revenue. I sold 1 beer. I don't really think that this was the audience for my beer mugs. I just had them, so I kept them on the table. My mom was like yelling at me. She's like, "There's kids and you're gonna sell the beer on the table?" You know what? I got a lot of different comments about what the beer was. I had someone come up and ask if it was a milkshake. They asked my sister, to which she said, "No, it's beer." I said, "Why couldn't you just say it was a milkshake?" Like, they were very interested in the milkshake. So we lost that sale. But another person thought that it was hot chocolate with marshmallows, which is interesting because I feel like if I made it in a darker brown color, it definitely would look like hot chocolate with marshmallows. So maybe for the winter I will be making some more of those. But once I explained that it was beer, we only sold 1. I sold that beer for $14, so that was $14 of my revenue. I sold my big green chubby dino that I had. He was $28, and that was $28 of my revenue. I sold all 3 bunnies that I had. Finally, I sold them for $25 each, and that was $75 of my revenue. I actually had 4 cats. I had the 3 that were out, the black one, the gray one, and the white cat, and then I made an extra black cat, and I sold all of them for $20 each. So that was $80 of my revenue. I sold all of my chicken nuggets, and that was a total of $48 of my revenue. I had 6 of them, and I sell them for $8 each. I sold all 5 of the chubby frogs that I had. I had them in the 2 different colors, like the regular green and the lime green. They were $12 each, and that was $60 of my revenue. I sold all 3 of my cows for $25 each, which was $75 of my revenue. I had 4 dogs with me. I had the 3 out, the brown, the black, and the white one, and I brought an extra brown dog, and I brought an extra black dog as well, and I sold 1 white one, 1 black one, and 2 brown dogs, which was a total of $100 of my revenue. I sold both of my Crochet Grove duckies for $28 each, the mallard one and the yellow one, and that was $56 of my revenue. I sold both of my elephants, the blue one and the gray one, which I was waiting for them to sell because I've had them for a little bit and they were made with my Sweet Snuggles light yarn, and I've been waiting to make new ones with my Elise Voluto yarn. So luckily those sold for $28 each, which was $56 of my revenue. I sold my 1 flamingo that I had. She was $35. I sold my 1 giraffe that I had for $28. I wish that I made more giraffes. I don't know why I didn't. I sold 13 keychains. I don't know if the counts are right because a lot of things were happening, but I think I sold 1 bee, 3 yellow duckies, 3 white duckies, 2 octo keychains. My mom, she was like going through my bag of like extra crochet stuff that I had, which wasn't much. I didn't have a lot of like extra stuff in the bag. I had like a couple extra mushrooms, a couple extra, dogs, triceratops and stuff, and I had like my bag of keychains in there, and I had some old keychains. I had like 1 ghost keychain from the fall, and I also had these bomb pop keychains that I made in the summer. I will insert a picture of them if I can even find one, and I haven't put them out because that was like a summer thing, and honestly I like messed up the pattern and I wasn't even loving it, but my mom was just taking anything that she found in the crochet bag, and like as the table was getting empty she just kept putting things out, and I sold 2 the bomb pop keychains. So that was funny. Thank you, Mom. And this is a note to put whatever you have on the table because you never know, it might sell. And then I sold 1 strawberry keychain. So I sold all my keychains for $8 each, and that was a total of $104 of my revenue. I sold 7 mushrooms. I'm pretty sure these are the right colors, but I'm not positive. I think I sold 3 green, 2 reds, 2 purple. I didn't sell any yellow mushrooms, so we might not be making them in yellow anymore. You gotta learn from your customers, I would say that the yellow is like probably the least selling color for my mushrooms, so might try a new color and see if that does any better. So my 7 mushrooms, they were $13 each, and that was $91 of my sales. I sold the 3 peeps that I had for $13 each, which was $39 of my sales. I sold 2 of the Minis Crochet potted plants that I had. I sold the daisy and one of the rose colored ones, and they were $25 each, so that was $50 of my sales. Hello, man. I sold both of the sheep that I had for $28 each, which was a total of $56 of my sales. I sold the 3 little jumping spiders that I had for $12 each, so that was $36 of my sales. I sold both of the 2 stingrays that I had for $12 each, which was $24 of my sales. I sold only 3 triceratops, which was very surprising to me. I had a lot of triceratops and I only sold 3. They were $12 each, so that is $36 of my sales. And last but not least, I sold all 9 turtles that I brought for $25 each, which was $225 of my sales. In total, I sold 90 items, which is absolutely insane. I think I brought 116 items in total. So That's like pretty close to almost everything that I brought, which is just insane. I don't even know what to say about it. Like, I don't even know what to say about it. I brought about $1,800 worth of inventory and I sold $1,481 of that inventory. My vendor fee for this event was only $30. My square fees and discounts were $8.76. My material costs were $146.44, which brought my total take-home profit to $1,295.80. I haven't been really happy with my take-home profit in a while, and I was just really happy with this take-home profit today. I mean, it's a rare occasion, you know, not all events are like this. If you've seen my videos, it's pretty rare that I have a super successful event like this. So I'm just going to enjoy it while I can and be happy about it. But this is a sign that if you're in a rut right now and you had some bad events, just remember that there are always some good ones to make up for it. And this is the stuff that keeps me motivated, you know? So my best sellers for this event were my keychains. I mean, I sold 13 keychains. So when you put all those together, those were my best sellers. I also sold 9 turtles. If I could have made more, I would have. My mom was like, you know, why didn't you make more of this? Why didn't you make more of that? Why didn't you make more for this event? And it's like, I only have so much time, which is the problem with this business and with like handmade items like this, is they take a long time, and crochet isn't my full-time job. I have a million other things going on, and any extra time I have, I'm truly crocheting, and this is all I could get to, even with using all of that extra time. I wasn't sure what the strategy should be. Like, should I make a ton of smaller items? Should I make a ton of bigger items and focus on that? I ended up trying to like split things and have like enough smaller items because I knew there would be a ton of kids there, but also have some big items to like help with my sales. I don't know. I sold a lot of stuff, so I don't know like how I could have like maybe for this event I could have strategized a little better, like knowing that people were willing to spend money. I could have spent more of my time focusing on those bigger items, but I would say generally most of the time people are looking to spend like lower amounts of money. So I try to make sure I have enough like smaller items so that if people want to buy something, they can, and they can afford it. I do have a couple bigger events coming up in May, and the key for me is to make sure that I am staying motivated and crocheting like every single day, you know, not just when I get super close to the event and it's crunch time. So to hold myself accountable, I am actually working on a market prep planner. It is going to be a physical journal planner where you can track your inventory goals and track what inventory you completed that day. You can write it down by day, by week, by month, and I'm going to do it daily so that I can really hold myself accountable. This is my favorite way to really prep for market events. Some things I like to track in spreadsheets, some things I like to physically write down. When I'm trying to commit to making things every single day, I like to write that stuff down. So I'm making this market prep planner, and I am going to have it available for you guys very soon in case you are interested as well. So make sure you stay posted for that. Hopefully it will be done in the next week or so. I'm absolutely so excited. I also sold 9 axolotls. They are always a good seller for me. I sold 7 mushrooms, so they were a really good seller as well. I think I probably could have sold more frogs had I had them. I finally sold most of my Easter inventory, which is great because I don't have any more events before Easter this weekend, so good thing we sold all our peeps and all our bunnies and everything. I don't think that I will be making more. I definitely won't be making any more peeps. They were like a holiday item for me, like a seasonal item, and maybe bunnies too. I don't know if I'm gonna make any more bunnies because that's just like not what people are drawn to for some reason when they look at my table. And I think I might, if I make more plants, I think I might switch from the regular potted plants to the hanging ones, the Minis Crochet hanging plants. If you haven't seen those, here's a picture of those. I was selling those for like $5 cheaper when I was selling both those and the potted plants, and I think that they did a little bit better because I was selling them for a little bit cheaper. So obviously my all in all thoughts about this event was that it was amazing. It was amazing. The weather was amazing. my mom and my sister and her friend that came to help me. They were amazing. I mean, when the giant crowd came, it's interesting because this is like one of my favorite events, but it's also like it's probably my most stressful event because it's not like a longer event where you're getting a bunch of customers throughout the day. It's like an event where I'm getting all of my customers in a span of like 20 minutes. They're all in my tent at the same time. I mean, things were happening all over. There were people coming up behind me, like from the sides. Everyone was selling. I usually don't like when like people are there helping me and they're like doing payments and stuff because I like to like track everything in Square and make sure I have it done. But I had to just accept help for this one and just kind of let people like do their thing because it was a mess. Like I was so stressed. People were waiting in the line for like a super long time. I just kept my head down and was doing my thing on Square and just taking customer after customer. Like it was crazy, but in the good way. Very stressful, but very successful time. I think that my key to success in this event was this is my ideal customer base, you know? I think that when you are selling items, you need to really know who your customer is and you need to try to find events. If you're selling at events, you need to try to find events where you know that that target customer will be. If you're selling baby items, you want to be at events where a lot of parents will be. If you're selling plushies for kids, you want to surround yourself at events where families and kids will definitely be. And I think that that will give you the best chance at success. I've been forgetting to tell you guys that I made a Pinterest account where I am sharing pattern links to all of my favorite patterns, some of which you do not see in these videos, like some things that I make for custom orders or just like one-off items that I love and like my favorite pattern tests and stuff. All of that will be found on my Pinterest, so be sure to give it a follow. I will put the link in the description below. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me and watching this video. I have some very exciting things coming up, so make sure you are subscribed to this channel if you aren't already so you don't miss them, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!